Donald Trump is 100% correct when it comes to the fact that the United Nations is useless when it comes to bringing about peace in this world. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. There's going to be a lot of people upset with me for saying Donald Trump is right about anything. Sure, Trump has a hat that says Donald Trump is right about everything, but there are too many people, especially here in this country, who just think anything Trump says is 100% wrong. But the U.S. president was speaking at the United Nations General Assembly this week, and he pointed out that they're not very good at dealing with war, stopping war, bringing about peace. Trump listed off all the different conflicts and wars that he has been a part of trying to settle down or stop completely. And these include, as I point out in my column, Armenia and Azerbaijan, Cambodia and Thailand, India and Pakistan, Democratic Republic of Congo versus Rwanda, Israel versus Iran, Kosovo and Serbia, Egypt and Ethiopia. They might not all be hot shooting wars. They may not be full-scale wars, but they're conflicts that could have escalated. Kosovo's president has credited Trump with making sure that things didn't escalate between Kosovo and Serbia. Others have said that Trump was instrumental in shutting down conflicts that have been going on for far too long. But what did the American president say when he was speaking to the UN? What did the United Nations do, this organization that's supposed to be there to ensure that we don't have wars, that we broker peace? Take a listen.
It's too bad that I had to do these things instead of the United Nations doing them. And sadly, in all cases, the United Nations did not even try to help in any of them. I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal.
Now, there are too many Canadians who have a rose-colored glasses view of the United Nations. They think back to decades past, Lester Pearson and the Nobel Peace Prize that he got, or Canadian peacekeeping. They have a view of the United Nations that simply doesn't exist anymore. This is an organization that put Saudi Arabia in charge of committees that are there to look after women's rights, or North Korea on the Nuclear Disarmament Committee, or, what do we have coming up? Iran on the Human Rights Committee. Yes, Iran, a country where they beat women for not covering up their hair. It makes no sense. But the United Nations, it has potential. And that's what Trump was saying. It has potential, but it doesn't live up to it. Here he is.
The UN has such tremendous potential. I've always said it. It has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter and then never follow that letter up. It's empty words. And empty words don't solve war. The only thing that solves war and wars is action.
So Donald Trump, whether you like him or not, is doing more for world peace than the entire United Nations apparatus. What are they doing to try and stop the war between Russia and Ukraine? Nothing. Nothing. It has been going on for years. Trump is trying to stop it. He changed the tune. That is clear. He changed the tune during his UN speech. He is really annoyed with Vladimir Putin, who he thought he was going to get a deal with to try and stop this war. He is trying to stop the war between Israel and Hamas. He's doing more than the United Nations. You may not like Donald Trump, especially Canadians who are really upset about the whole trade war thing. Sure. But this guy is doing more for world peace than the entire United Nations apparatus. This cannot be denied. Does he deserve the Nobel Peace Prize? I don't know. But this guy cannot be ignored for what he's trying to do on this front, and he should be applauded for pointing out that the United Nations has effectively made itself useless on this front. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.